should give rise to the determination or the resolution not to give way to this particular fault. This is the Chinese Yao Fa Shen, right? Right? 你不知道中文。Okay, so this kind of structure or pattern is repeated for all 16 of the faults. So we don't have to go through them one by one, it's just the same thing. But in each case, one arouses the mind, generates the intention or the resolve not to give way to that fault. So that is section number 3. With with section number 7 of the printed text, we come to the 4th division of the sutta. And that is, from time to time, or repeatedly, one has to review oneself or reflect upon oneself in order to discover whether one has that fault. This is the way one avoids giving way to that fault. And so one reviews oneself, and here the key word, Pali word is Paccavekitappa. So one should review oneself or reflect upon one's own mind, one's own thoughts, one's own actions, one's own character. Do I have evil wishes? Am I dominated by evil wishes? By this wish to be admired, recognized, put in the best seat, the best food, to get the special position and so on. Okay, then comes the action to be taken as one reviews oneself. As one reviews oneself, if one knows, I have evil wishes, I'm dominated by evil wishes, then one should make an effort to abandon those bad, unwholesome states. But if, when one reviews oneself, one knows I have no evil wishes, and so on, then one can abide happy and glad, training day and night in wholesome states. And then this is repeated for all of the corruptions or the faults from number 2 to 16. And then in section 8, then we have a kind of summing up of everything that's been said so far in section 4. When the monk reviews himself thus, if he sees that these evil, unwholesome states are not all abandoned in himself, then he should make an effort to abandon them. But if, when he reviews himself thus, he sees that they are all abandoned, then he can abide happy and glad, training day and night in wholesome states. And then the text illustrates this, well, Moggallana illustrates this with a simile. Just as when a young woman or man looks at his or her own face in the mirror or a clear basin of water, if they see a smudge or dirt mark on the face, they'll make the effort to remove it. But if they see that the face is clean and without any blemish, then they will be happy that their face is clean. So in the same way, one should review oneself, examine oneself, abandon one's faults, and if one is free from those faults, then one can go on training day and night in wholesome states. And then the commentary to the sutta, the old commentary of Buddhaghosa, it shows the esteem, it makes a comment which shows the esteem in which the sutta was held. The commentary says that according to the ancient teachers, the early generations of Buddhist teachers, a monk should review or recite the sutta 3 times a day. If they can't manage 3 times a day, then they should do it twice a day, or at least once a day. I'm not going to cover up my faults. I've been very negligent in reciting it once a day. But now that I reviewed it and gave a talk on it, I say it's extremely useful sutta to review, to reflect on, and not only for a monk, but for any person. Because when we have to interact with others, when we have to function together in a group, to function harmoniously and effectively, these are exactly the qualities we have to overcome. Okay, any other questions that come out from the sutta? We'll have a discussion again after lunch at 12 o'clock. But if any short questions that can be dealt with briefly. Is that Dina?
What constitutes training?
Well, training would be the training in all the different aspects of the Buddha's training. It could be the 4 foundations of mindfulness, the development, especially, I think it's referring especially to the development of the meditation. Okay, knock me away. Knock away. Wait, take the microphone.
I was just curious about the title Inference. Why Inference?
Yeah, Inference is used as a title because, I should have pointed this out. If we go back to, on page 192, in section 6, we have, now, friends, a monk ought to infer about himself in the following way. That is that process of first you consider how would I respond to another person who has these faults. Then one can draw the inference on that basis. If I have those faults, others are going to think about me in the same way. Okay, we will end the discussion here, and then we'll share the merits, and then come back at, is there an internet question? Okay, this is an important question. Okay, what if the reprover, perhaps out of envy or some other malicious purpose, admonishes a blameless person? How should the blameless person respond? Should he keep silent? Should he walk away and abandon the accuser? Or should he counter-reprove? In a situation where a blameless person is being reproved, certainly is being reproved unjustifiably, certainly he is entitled to defend himself and to call on others who might be able to serve as witnesses to his good character. Only in a case where repeated attempts don't bring success to exonerate himself, if he sees everybody is sort of still holding him responsible, then he can keep silent. And if he sees that they're all motivated by some kind of malicious intent, then he should leave that particular sangha and join some other sangha. I mean, I don't mean a non-Buddha sangha, but he should leave that community and join some. He should realize that this is a community which is driven by evil motives, and so he'll leave them behind and go and join some other community. Okay, we end with the sharing of the merits, and today let us especially again direct the sharing of these merits to the people of Haiti. We practice a little patience. Okay, I'll just say. Akasa Chitumata Devanaga Nitika Punyanta Anumadhipa Shiram Rakantu Sasanam Akasa Chitumata Devanaga Nitika Punyanta Anumadhipa Shiram Rakantu Desanam Akasa Tajabumata Devanaga Mahidika Punyanta Manumodipa Shiram Rakantu Mamparam Eta Pataja Hehi Sampadam Punya Sampadam Sabbe Devanumodantu Sabba Sampati Siddhya Sabbe Bhutanumodantu Sabba Sampati Siddhya Sabbe Satanumodantu Sabba Sampati Siddhya Bhava Gupadhaya Abhichetato Etantare Satakayupapanna Rubya Rubicha Asanya Sanino Dukha Pamuchantu Pusantu Nibuti